Hi, welcome back to today's class. Let us go for express a rational number into decimal form. See the decimal expansions. 1 by 2 is 0.5, which is a terminating decimal number. 1 by 3, its decimal expansion is 0.3 bar, means 3 will continue, so it is a non-terminating decimal number. 1 by 4 is 0.25 terminating, 1 by 5 is 0.2 terminating, 1 by 6 0.16 bar non-terminating, 1 by 7 is equal to 0.142857 bar, that is non-terminating. 1 by 8 is equal to 0.125 terminating, 1 by 9 is 0.1 bar non-terminating, 1 by 10 is 0.1 terminating. So which decimals are terminating and which are non-terminating, and how we can notice it? 1 by 2, in this fraction p is equal to 1 and q is equal to 2. So q means denominator is 2, therefore it is terminating. Here denominator is 3 other than 2, so its decimal expansion is non-terminating. 4, that is 2 square, 2 into 2, 4, so its decimal expansion is terminating. 5, again we are getting terminating. Okay, when 2 is there in denominator we are getting terminating, when 5 is there we are getting terminating. 6 is the denominator here, that means 2 into 3, its factorization, prime factorization are 2 and 3. As 3 is there, here we are getting non-terminating decimal number, just like as here in the 3 we are getting non-terminating. In 6 also we have 3, that is 2 and into 3, therefore it is getting non-terminating decimal number. 7, here also we are not getting 2 or 5, so we are not, the decimal expansion is non-terminating. 8, 1 by 8, 8 is 2 cube, means 2 into 2 into 2, as 2 is there in denominator we are getting terminating decimal number. 9 means 3 into 3, so as 3 is there, is present, it gives a non-terminating decimal number. And 10, 1 by 10, that means 2 into 5, 2 is present and 5 is also present, and we are getting the terminating decimal number. From this we conclude that when a fraction has denominator 2 or 5 prime factors, if the denominator is 2 or 5 or few 2's or few 5's, so if the denominator is in 2 to the power m into 5 to the power n form, its decimal expansion will be terminating, otherwise non-terminating. So the condition for getting decimal expansion as terminating is when the number is in p by q form, in the lowest form q should be there, and q's prime factorizations are 2 to the power m into 5 to the power n form, where m and n are positive integers. Okay, next to it let us go for its converse theorem. Converse theorem is like this: let x be a rational number whose decimal expansion is terminates, then it can be expressed in p by q form, where q and p are co-prime and prime factors of q are in the form of 2 to the power m into 5 to the power n. That is, as it is terminating, when it expressed in p by q form, its denominator is in 2 and 5 form. It is non-terminating, so its denominator is not in the form of 2 to the power m into 5 to the power n. It is terminating, again the same case we are getting 2, though there may be 5, may not be 5, but the form is called as 2 to the power m into 5 to the power n. Here 5 is there, 2 is not there, so here it is also terminating. 6, here 2 is there but 3 is also there, that means we must have compulsorily 2 and 5 only. Other than 2 and 5, other prime factors should not be there. Here 3 is a prime factor other than 2 and 5. Here 7 is a prime factor other than 2 and 5. That's why these we conclude that non-terminating decimal, when expressed in p by q form, the q should not be in 2 to the power m into 5 to the power n form. Let us go for a question. Express a rational number in decimal form. Question is 7218 divided by 3 square into 5 square. So here 3 square is 9 is cancelled with 9, and the numerator also divided by 9, so cancel it. 9 8 times 72, and it is not 2, so 8 not 2. 8 not 2 by 5 square. Now multiply numerator and denominator by 2 square. So 2 square 4, 4 into 8 not 2, 3028. And here 2 square into 5 square, that means 10 square. 10 square is 100. So decimal expansion is now 32.08.